Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP possible from the Mandeville Gold Saucer every week on a Friday when judging begins. This is week 408 and the theme this time around is Horned and Tempered. The individual clues include Behorned for our helm, Who Needs Sleeves for our chest, White Glove for our gloves, and Primal Revival for our feet. In this video we have a 100 score as well as a couple of pretty easy 80s, so let's go through this. For a 100 score then, as you can see, I personally went for the Archdemon Horns. This is something you can obtain with MGP inside the Gold Saucer off the prize claim vendor for armor. Alternatively, the Succubus Horns, also available in the Gold Saucer, quite cheaper in comparison for MGP. We also have the Catobalpus Horns that would also work for gold rating, as well as the Archaeodemon Horns will work for gold as well, and there are probably some other horns that would work, but those are the ones that I know about this week. For our chest piece and our gloves then, I actually went for the Strife Vest and Strife Gloves. This is from the Veteran Reward System. If you've subscribed to the game for X amount of time, you will probably have access to these. Both of these items will give you gold rating for your chest and gloves if you go for the Cloud Strife attire, basically. However, for those chest piece, you can also go for the Ruby Cotton Gillette of Striking or Scouting. I believe the Adventurer's Hooded Vest will work, and the Hooded Fireglass Leather Vest will also work. There also is some possibility that the Tantalus Vest will work, because that historically has worked for this clue before as well. For our glove alternatives, other than the Strife gloves then, you can go for the hempen, velveteen, cotton, woolen, felt or wolf dress gloves. The easiest to obtain out of all of those items is obviously the hempen ones. You can get those from low-level city-state armor vendors such as Gwalter over here in Uldar's Sapphire Avenue Exchange, and that will be from a Disciple of Magic tab and the level 19 tab. For our feet then, this can be pretty much any of the augmented or original primal related feet. You can get these from Idleshire, from the middle vendor, off of the lowest item level choice. For either Disciple of War or Magic, you can go for the Slipstream Sabatons of Maiming, which I'm using, or any of the others such as Hellfire Sabatons, the Healing Casting, Torrent Boots, that kind of stuff, Hellstorm Boots. All of those will work for gold rating this week. I just simply went for the Dragoon related ones. And that's the 100 score. Not particularly difficult, however, we can make this a lot easier for other people to get the maximum MGP with the least effort. One such method to get an 80 score for your maximum MGP for the week would be to combine two of those items from a 100, specifically then the Strife Vest and the Strife Gloves, obviously obtained from the Veteran Reward System for subscribing to the game. This should be accessible to the majority of people who have played for a certain amount of time and will result in an 80 score plus if you have something equipped in every single character equipment slot, including right and left side. However, obviously there might be newcomers to the game, in which case, if you are new to the game or you're a free trial player, you can easily get an 80 as well by combining some dyes with the gloves. The gloves in question are the hempen dress gloves, again low-level city-state armor vendor, such as Gwalter in Sapphire Avenue Exchange in Uldar's Steppes of Nuld, and that will cost you 224 gil. Additionally then, if you dye any helm in the game Ice Blue, which is a vendor purchase dye for 40 gil a pot from any vendor purchasable dye merchant, and then combine that with any chest piece dyed Gloom Purple, also vendor purchase dye, and then combine that with Snow White on any feet in the game. If you have those dyes as well as those gloves equipped with something equipped in every slot, you will be guaranteed an 80 score. So really not that bad at all, and most people, if not everybody who plays the game, regardless of level or, you know, where you are in the storyline, should be able to access this at least at some point soon. Anyway, hopefully that was helpful. Make sure you put your MGP buffs on from your free company if you're in one, or your personal buffs, and make the most of this, because I'm sure there'll be some new rewards, probably in patch 7.4 with the Gold Saucer updates. Much love, and I'll see you all next time. Enjoy your weekend.